What's going on YouTube? Today's video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new ASURE wireless CarPlay. So this is for the Hyundai Sonata SE 2011 all the way up to 2015 model. It's a 9-inch touchscreen that allows you to use Android Auto, Apple CarPlay on Android 15 with 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of memory. It has GPS navigation. It has a radio for FM and RDS, Bluetooth 5.4 with Wi-Fi 6.0, split screen mode, as well as a reverse camera. Now, I'm not going to actually do the install of the reverse camera in this video. If you guys want to check out how to install a reverse camera, I made a separate video here on the top iCard on my channel. So just to get in depth on how to do something like that. It also comes with all the cables and everything is well labeled. So you have microphones, USB ports, if you need USB ports. You have a bunch of different cables for any type of usage if you want external microphones or if you want a subwoofer added or different types of speakers or outputs and everything else like that. Even different video modes. You can add as many different sources as you possibly need. This is able to capably handle all of that. All the cables are direct pins, so they only fit one way and they only fit on that specific cutout. So they made it super dummy proof. So if it's 16 pin, it's only gonna fit in that one slot. So what you're gonna wanna do is there's 2 plastic trims right here off the side. We're gonna remove these first. So there you go. There's like a little portion right here off the back that you could pull against. There we go. That side came off a little easier. And then from here, there's actually 2 screws. We're gonna take off that screw. We're gonna take off that screw. There we go. Yeah, so we don't even need the power drill. So there you go. I like to put these in the cup holder just so you don't lose them. And then from here, now it's just held on by some force. There we go, on this side. So you go underneath this little corner piece. You need this pry tool. So before you even buy the unit, just buy these Pry Tool Kits. It'll save you so much time. Doing installs like this is definitely an easier process to do. Now we're gonna just remove all the cables that are hidden in the back. We're gonna have to transfer from the faceplate. We're gonna have to make sure we stay organized on this portion. We're gonna disconnect the AC portion. We're gonna do that first. Just like that. And then we're gonna pop this portion out. There we go. All right, so now this is gonna be loose. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove the AC vents. The silver ones are gonna hold the AC and the black ones are gonna hold the top and bottom portions. And it's just friction fitted after that. And then we'll transfer that into the new piece. By the way, do not forget the hazard control little button. I forgot it and had to come back and get it. So we're just gonna reverse engineer it now, basically. It even has these little plastic trims. All right, now we're gonna do the other AC vent. And then from there, it should be good. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove this right here. So there's a total of 4 screws, 2 on either corner. So we're gonna remove those first. And it just removes. Now there's not going to be much slack when it comes to this. This part is actually very tedious. All right, so we went ahead and removed it. You know, you have to remove about 4 cables total, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. So there's 3 white cables, a yellow one right here, and then this little protection one, I guess you could say. We're gonna do the face plate first. So we're gonna install it right side up. We're gonna push this through, just like that. And then we're going to flip it around, and there's actually some screws that you do need to insert, and they do give you the screws right there. I'll highlight them, but you can see them, they're like right here. And these ones I like to hand tighten because it is a plastic housing. You don't want to break it or anything, so I'll just hand tighten it, guys. Apply the this portion right here back onto the unit. It just comes off. It's just a little hose. They're slightly different. Okay, they're slightly different when it comes to this. So I think this one would fit the best. So I think we do have to snap these little pieces off. All right, so we're just gonna snap off these little corners right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the control back here, and then we could go ahead and apply the faceplate, and the faceplate just snaps on. So the 4 screws that were, which are these black ones, and again, we're gonna hand tighten them, so they're the black screws. We're gonna do the corners here. We did the full swap on there, so now we're just gonna reassemble it. So this part is very easy. You just get your cables. So this one's on the bottom. We're gonna start from the bottom and then go up. Just make sure they fit into place. Get the hose right here. And this is me inserting the hazard afterwards. You just put it in just like so, connect the cable, and you're pretty much good to go. It's a gray cable, by the way. Let's grab these back cables here. And these are gonna go on the top. Now we can just reinstall this, make sure the cables aren't dragging. So it's just friction fitted into its spot, just like the last one. So you have to kind of like make sure you do it at an angle. All right, and then we just go ahead and reinstall those 2 screws from the very beginning. That's 1, that's 2. All right, so pretty much done now. There we go. Let's go and turn it on. All right, so from when you start the engine to when it boots up CarPlay specifically, it takes like 3 seconds just for it to turn on. See if it auto connects to the CarPlay. I don't know if it will. Now we already set this up through Bluetooth. It's 4 zeros for the password, and this also has Bluetooth 5.4. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it automatically connects to the CarPlay. That helps. I'm gonna close the door. And it only took about 25 seconds for it to fully load up. So you have the key illumination, which I would keep that on. Reverse mute, you can turn that on or off. So whenever you go into reverse, it'll like quiet whatever audio you're doing. You have the brightness, right now it's set to 100. You could do whatever you want. Default settings, so whenever you start the car, it'll be at a certain volume. We'll just do 16 for now, I think that's nice. And the key light settings, so whenever you have your headlights turned on the side, it'll turn whatever color you want, which, you know, you can change to any color here. I'm going to do it on peak for now because she might like pink. All right, so I want to show you guys how to do your steering wheel control. So by default, if it doesn't work, you're going to want to go to car settings, factory settings, type in 1617 as the password, go to CAN type, and then you're going to go press raise as the first column, the model type, which is Hyundai Sonata 8, 2011, 2015, and then you're going to do first gen, and then you're going to click all. Once you do that, it'll bring you to another page, and you're pretty much good to go. All right, so doing that configuration allows the steering wheel controls to work properly now. Hey, play Underwater Love by Princess Frisia.
Now playing Underwater Love by Princess Frisia on Spotify.
Oh, Frisia. Same thing, same thing. So we're going to test out the audio here. It goes up pretty far. So if we turn on or off the headlights, it'll get brighter. You can see. So turn it on, it gets dimmer. Turn it on. I'm going to show you the rest of the audio just to show you guys. This is flat, rock. So there's only 4 on this, 5 on this one. So you can center it to whichever speaker, even the back ones. You can increase the subwoofer too here. So if you wanted to go crazy, then you could go crazy with the sub. And then you could go ahead and do the loudness. And it'll just increase the loudness. So you can make it louder if you need it to be. And then that's pretty much it. You got maps here. And since this has GPS, it'll automatically like locate and everything. But I recommend just using... It has a bunch of preset widgets on here because it's Android 15, which is really nice. That's what I'm trying to say here. You can check all the devices on. You can set the name, the password, auto connect, auto answer. All your controls here, the microphone reset. We have, you know, your quick toggle settings. You can press this to go to your next page, which is your phone, your messages, cars, app, and everything else like that. on here, you could just use your, you can use your navigation so you can go anywhere you want. I'm gonna blur that out, but you could go wherever you want on that portion. It's pretty smooth when it comes to it because it has a 4 gigs RAM. So yeah, you can change everything. You change the wallpapers, you could do whatever you want. You have radio on here as well, which you could change whatever to any radio station. You could change those colors, and that one is pink, so that's what it would look like. And then this is turned on. So yeah, I think it's really nice. If you guys want to check this out, link in the description down below to buy. I'll see you guys in the next video. We out.